Write an engaging and emotional story based on the title. They invited the class loser to the 10-year reunion to mock her. She arrived by helicopter. Begin the story with hook who joins the viewers at the end. Immediately capture attention, also motive viewers to like video and subscribe the channel. Develop the plot with emotional depth and relatable characters, including key challenges and their resolutions. Ensure the story maintains a smooth pace suitable for an 400-minute YouTube video, leaving a strong, inspiring message by the end. Plain paragraphs but long story as you can based on 3,000-word estimate. Imagine this, a sleek black helicopter descending from the sky like a bird of prey, its rotors whipping up a storm of dust and leaves on the manicured lawn of a upscale country club. The guests at the high school reunion freeze, champagne flutes mid-sip, as the door slides open. Out steps a woman in a tailored designer suit, her heels clicking confidently on the helipad. Whispers ripple through the crowd, is that her? The class loser? But she's not here to be mocked, she's here to rewrite the story. If this tale of triumph over torment hooks you, hit that like button right now and subscribe for more inspiring stories that remind us all that the underdog can soar. Let's dive in. Emily Thompson had always been the invisible girl in the shadows of Lincoln High. Back in 2005, when she was just 17, her life was a relentless storm of ridicule. Her clothes were hand-me-downs from thrift stores, faded and ill-fitting, because her single mother worked 2 jobs just to keep the lights on in their cramped apartment. Emily's glasses were thick and taped at the hinges after one too many accidents in the hallway. Her hair was a frizzy mess she couldn't afford to tame, and her grades? Stellar, but that only made her a bigger target. Nerd, they'd hiss. Loser. Freak. The popular crowd, led by Brittany Hayes, the cheerleader queen with her perfect blonde curls and quarterback boyfriend, made sure Emily knew her place. Lunch trays, accidentally, spilled on her lap. Invites to parties that turned out to be pranks. Whispers that echoed through the lockers, who would ever want to be friends with her? But Emily had dreams buried deep beneath the hurt. She spent her nights poring over books in the public library, escaping into worlds where the overlooked heroes rose to glory. Her mother, Sarah, would come home exhausted from waitressing and cleaning offices, but she'd always find time to sit with Emily, brushing her hair and whispering, "You're going to change the world, baby girl. Don't let them dim your light." Those words were Emily's anchor, even as the bullying chipped away at her soul. One particularly brutal day, Brittany and her clique cornered Emily in the bathroom, mocking her for crying over a failed group project where they'd sabotaged her part. "You'll always be nothing," Brittany sneered, her friends laughing like hyenas. Emily ran home that day, vowing silently, "One day, I'll show them." Graduation came like a merciful release. Emily escaped to a state university on a full scholarship, majoring in computer science. A field where her brilliant mind could shine without the glare of judgmental eyes. But the scars lingered. In her dorm room, she'd wake from nightmares of laughter echoing in her ears. Social anxiety gripped her, making friends was a battle. Her roommate, Mia, a bubbly art major from a small town, noticed Emily's withdrawal and gently pulled her out of her shell. "Hey, you're smart as hell," Mia said one night over ramen. "Let's build something together." They started a small coding club, and for the first time, Emily felt seen, not as a loser, but as a leader. College wasn't easy. Emily juggled classes with part-time jobs, sending money home to help her mom with bills. Sarah's health began to falter, years of overwork leading to chronic fatigue and a heart scare. Emily's motivation surged, she couldn't let her mother down. She dove into internships at tech startups, learning to code apps that solved real problems. One late night in her junior year, inspired by her mother's struggles, Emily sketched an idea for an app that connected low-income families with affordable healthcare resources. HealthLink, she called it. It was rudimentary at first, but her professors saw potential and encouraged her to enter it in a hackathon. The hackathon was her first real challenge post-high school. Surrounded by confident teams from Ivy Leagues, Emily felt the old insecurities creep in. What if they laugh at me? She confided in Mia over the phone. Mia's response was fierce, "Then you laugh last. You've got this." Emily poured her heart into the presentation, her voice trembling at first but gaining strength as she spoke of her mother's battles. The judges were moved, not just by the tech, but by the story. HealthLink won first place, and with it came seed funding and mentorship. That victory was a turning point. Emily realized her pain could fuel purpose. After graduation, Emily moved to Silicon Valley, a land of dreams and cutthroat competition. She refined HealthLink into a full-fledged platform, partnering with nonprofits and hospitals. But success didn't come overnight. Investors dismissed her at pitch meetings, their eyes glazing over a young woman without the right pedigree. Too niche, they'd say. Not scalable. Rejection after rejection piled up, echoing the taunts from high school. Emily hit rock bottom one rainy evening, alone in her tiny apartment, sobbing over a denied loan. "Am I still that loser?" she whispered to the empty room. But then her phone buzzed, a text from her mom, "Remember, baby, diamonds are made under pressure." Emily wiped her tears and kept pushing. A breakthrough came when a venture capitalist, Elena Vargas, saw Emily's passion at a Women in Tech conference. Elena, a self-made Latina entrepreneur who'd faced her own barriers, invested heavily. "Your story resonates," Elena said. "Let's make it big." With funding, HealthLink exploded. It integrated AI to personalize health recommendations, expanded to mental health resources, and went viral among underserved communities. Downloads surged into the millions. Emily's face appeared in Forbes Under 30. She hired a team, including Mia as creative director, and bought her mom a cozy house with a garden, Sarah's lifelong dream. Yet, amid the success, Emily grappled with forgiveness. She followed her old classmates on social media, watching their lives unfold. Brittany, once the queen bee, was now a real estate agent in their hometown, married to the quarterback who'd peaked in high school. Their posts screamed midlife mediocrity, filtered selfies hiding dissatisfaction. Others from the clique had scattered, some divorced, some stuck in dead-end jobs, a few battling addictions. Emily felt a pang of empathy, life had humbled them too. But when the reunion invite arrived via Facebook, the old wounds reopened. "Can't wait to catch up with everyone, even the ones we almost forgot," the message read, with a winking emoji that felt like a dagger. Emily knew the subtext, "Come so we can gawk at your failure." She almost declined. Why reopen that chapter? But Mia convinced her otherwise. "Go show them the phoenix you became. Not for revenge, for closure." Emily agreed, but on her terms. She'd arrive in style, a symbol of her ascent. She booked a helicopter from a service in the city, turning the entrance into a statement. The day of the reunion dawned crisp and clear. Emily's heart raced as the chopper lifted off, the city skyline shrinking below. She smoothed her suit, a custom Armani, and touched the necklace her mother had given her, a simple silver chain with a diamond pendant, bought with her first big paycheck. "For the pressure you endured," Emily had told Sarah. Landing at the country club, she stepped out to stunned silence. Heads turned, jaws dropped. Brittany, in a too-tight dress that screamed trying too hard, approached with a forced smile. "Emily? Wow, you look different." The evening unfolded like a scripted drama. Cocktails flowed, and old stories resurfaced. The clique tried subtle jabs, "Remember that time you tripped in the cafeteria?" But Emily deflected with grace. "Yeah, I do. It taught me to pick myself up." As the night progressed, conversations deepened. One former bully, Jake, the quarterback, pulled her aside. "I was an ass back then. Life's kicked me around since. Lost my job, wife left. Seeing you, it's inspiring. Emily listened, her empathy winning out. We all make mistakes, Jake. The key is growing from them. Brittany, fueled by jealousy and wine, cornered Emily later. How did you do it? You were nothing. Her voice cracked, revealing cracks in her own facade. A failing marriage, unfulfilled dreams. Emily paused, then shared her journey, the nights of doubt, the rejections, the drive fueled by pain. I turned the mockery into motivation, she said softly. You can too. Brittany's eyes welled up, for the first time, vulnerability bridged their divide. By dinner, Emily took the stage uninvited, microphone in hand. 10 years ago, I was the class loser. You invited me here, maybe to laugh. But I'm grateful, because it reminds me how far I've come. She spoke of HealthLink, how it helped millions, including programs for mental health in schools to combat bullying. The room fell silent, then erupted in applause. Old rivals hugged her, apologies flowed. Emily left not as a victor seeking revenge, but as a beacon of resilience. Back home, Emily reflected with her mom over tea. You did good, baby, Sarah said, pride shining. Emily nodded, knowing the true win was inner peace. Years later, HealthLink became a global force, Emily a philanthropist funding scholarships for underprivileged kids. She mentored young women, sharing her mantra, your past doesn't define you, your perseverance does. Brittany, inspired, left her toxic marriage and started a small business coaching women on self-esteem. Jake turned his life around, volunteering at youth centers. The reunion ripple effect proved that one person's rise could lift others. And so, dear viewers, remember Emily's story when life knocks you down. Rise higher, with kindness in your heart. If this tale moved you, smash that like button, subscribe for more uplifting narratives, and turn on notifications. You never know when the next inspiration will land. What's your comeback story? Share in the comments below. Until next time, keep soaring.